always, we'll start with questions in English, please. Raise your hand if you would like the microphone. Questions, please.
Garbiñe, tough luck today. When you were walking off the court, it looked like you didn't want the crowd to applaud you. Can you tell us just why you felt that way, or if that is how you felt?
Well, I think the crowd today was a little bit obviously tough for me. I understand. I just think that they were a little bit, sometimes should be a little bit more respectful, even though for the game, because we had to, stop, and the chair umpire has to always calm the crowd down. But I'm not here to create enemies. I mean, I love playing here, and it's not a good feeling. So.
Carol?
Garbiñe, you didn't look to be able to find your A game today. Was it sensation? Was it the nerves? What went wrong for you?
Well, I think she's playing good, I mean, I know she makes a lot of double faults. That was a big thing on the match, but she managed to recover all those points, and I obviously was a little bit nervous, and when through the match I was getting more and more, also because the feeling. So it's true that I couldn't really find my game, but I don't think I did really something wrong out there. I just think it went to her side, and that's all. I was like few points that she played well at the end of the match, and kind of that was it.
Garbiñe, can you talk a little bit about the first set? Maybe was it the fact that you had played all your matches so far on Châteauroux and had to play on Longland, because it seemed like you struggled finding your range in the first set and things just kind of never worked out in the first set? You recovered in the second, obviously, but the first set looked particularly difficult for you today.
Well, I wasn't expecting to play in that court. I thought like it was a great match, and I was looking forward to play on the center court, but I'm fine. I played so many matches on Lenglen, and I had big wins and big losses also, so it didn't really matter. But I just think it was a tricky round. I think all the opponents that I had in this path until today, they were extremely hard, and they were also clay court players, and I think that today didn't just went my way.
Gentleman in the middle.
Hi, Garbiñe, hi. I was just wondering if you could hear Cristina yell Forza on a few unforced errors you made, and how annoying it is to hear your opponent do that.
We're going to take just a very short break, okay? So hold on. Do you want to pop outside for a minute? Okay. Bear with us, please, for a few moments. Stay in your seats, and we'll let you know. Sorry. Thank you, everybody. Gentleman in the middle, could you read the question again, please?
I'm not sure I want to bother you with
No, go for it.
Go for it.
We're here in the good and the bad, so go for it.
Yeah.
No, it's a stupid question. I was just wondering if you could hear Cristina yell Forza on your unforced errors, and if it was annoying to hear that, but I don't want to.
No, I think she speaks like 25 languages, I heard, so.
Next question, please. Ben?
Just what's your primary emotion? Is it disappointment? Is it anger? Obviously, this is tough for you.
No, I think it's just a mix, I went out there, and it was a tough match, I have to say. And, it's obviously both. I'm disappointed because it didn't go my way, and it also was, just tough today to be on the court, honestly.
Reem?
Garbiñe, I know the match just ended a short while ago, but what do you feel you may have learned about yourself or your experience here as the defending champion, and just talk about it as a whole?
You know what? I love these tournaments no matter what happens, so I'm going to be super happy to come back. I think it's just... it's going to sound weird, but I'm actually happy that this stage of kind of the year is done, because I wanted to go as far as possible, but even if I did it, I think I'm going to feel much better now to continue the year, and everybody's going to stop bothering me asking about this tournament, and so it's going to be a little bit like, let's keep going.
Carol?
Garbiñe, just to follow up on this, are you surprised of how tough it was for you to handle this status of being favorite for Grand Slam, of being a Grand Slam champion? Do you think it would be easier somewhere, emotionally, I mean?
Well, I went prepared, I know she's a French player and I understand that, so I went prepared out there, but it's always tricky when you feel like, hey, you gotta kind of defend your title, and then you have someone that is gonna be a tough match no matter in which country we play. And then just the environment, I understand. I'm just gonna say that I understand.
Next question, please. Down the front here.
You were the runner-up at Wimbledon 2 years ago. What were your memories of that run? How much are you looking forward to Wimbledon this year? And what will you do building up to Wimbledon?
Well, Wimbledon seems far now for me, but like I said, I played final there, and I'm happy to go to all these big tournaments. I feel like I'm made for these tournaments, in a way. I love going out there and perform. And I'd rather play in these courts, even though if not everybody's in my side, because I feel like that's what I train for,
Any more questions, please? Okay, thank you. We'll switch to Spanish.